Hello, everyone. It's Zach again for episode 3 of my ranked double battles. Still don't have a name for this series. Still trying to think of one. Let me know down in the comments below if you have a good name for this series. But so far, we've been doing a couple battles a day in the Master Ball tier, and we've been using this Copperajah Trick Room team. So, if you haven't seen the two previous episodes, it's kind of based off of Max Steel Surge, getting the steel shards up and basically creating a stealth rock, but also keeping speed control in the form of Trick Room with either Hatterini or Dusclops. So we've been doing okay online. We're pretty low ranked. So we have a Gastrodon, Venusaur, so I'm really concerned with the Colossal Dragapult. Who do I have set as leads for this? So I'm gonna lead Dusclops and Copperajah. I'm gonna try to bait out the Max Flare or the Max Rock into Gastrodon, hoping it doesn't take it out, but who knows once Weakness Paralysis is popped. I'm worried about that Gastrodon in the back, but I do have Goodra. So we don't see the Colossal Dragapult right off the start. We do see Corviknight and Gastrodon. So I think we can get an easy Trick Room up. And we're going to get our spikes up by targeting into Gastrodon. This Corviknight may carry Taunt. Let's see what it has. One of the big problems with this team is that Trick Room keeps getting shut down very easily, so I would not be surprised if we do see a taunt out from the Corviknight. So it's just going to bulk up. So it's going to want to wall us out. And this Corviknight is actually kind of scary because we don't have any real answers. I didn't bring it right Period, and we see the yawn. Okay, so we are going to get the Trick Room up, but this Gastrodon is definitely a problem. So I think our best bet right now is just to start chipping down this Corviknight, and we are going to launch a Max Overgrowth into Gastrodon, hoping to take it out so it doesn't continue to yawn, and I think we're just going to have to take the sleep turns on Copperajah. The Rindo Berry is popped, but hopefully this will please knock it out. Okay, and we don't get the knockout. Ugh. Okay, so you're just going to continue to yawn. And unfortunately, I have to take care of this Gastrodon. Let's just go for the stab. Okay, so we took care of the Gastrodon, so like we won't get yawned anymore, but both my Pokemon are about to be asleep at the end of this turn. And this Corviknight's just going to keep setting up. Fortunately, this really isn't over, but it does give maybe that Colossal and that Dragon Ball in the back like a chance to switch in. And there's that Colossal. So we just have to keep chipping that Corviknight. Actually, just on the odd chance that we do get both wake ups, we're going to double into the Colossal, because I feel like we're going to see a Gigantamax soon. And there it is. There's that Gigantamax Colossal. On the plus side, it's not propping Steam Engine, which means it's not propping Weakness Policy, so hopefully we are able to keep this minimal right now on the damage output, but that Max Flare is going to really do something. Oh, and Copperajah takes it. But the sun is set up, so it's definitely not taking another one. Just the fact that Copperajah survived that Max Flare really shows its worth. Which is why, like, I've been trying to improve the team, and I think I'm going to take Assault Vest off of it, but Assault Vest just makes it stay in for so much longer. Is Trick Room still up? No, Trick Room is not up. And that Colossal went first. It's Pain Split. Or maybe I was asleep on both turns. Does Klops woke up? Okay. We get the Pain Split off. And we'll get some recovery. Copperajah is still asleep though, and it's definitely going to go down. And this Corviknight just continues to bulk up. And fortunately, Gastrodon and Dusclops could handle it. So I'm going to try to get Trick Room back up. And I'm going to try to bait the Max Overgrowth from Colossal, because if we can get it without it setting up its rocks, that'd be really good for us. Okay, we see a Brave Bird come out into the Goodra. Whew. Okay, so we do actually have an opportunity here to take out this Corviknight. We do have the speed advantage with Trick Room being up. Colossal's Gigantamax is over. The only thing I'm worried about is that a Colossal's going to protect. Okay. Alright, so we take out Corviknight. Colossal does a really passive play, and that's one more turn where Sun is passed. We do get some chip from the steel shards. I am going to show Ally Switch now. And I'm hoping that the Earth power will be enough to knock it out. Because I can see a Solar Beam coming out into the Gastrodon slot and a Shadow Ball. Ooh. You Ally Switch my Ally Switch. But did you predict my Ally Switch? Okay, so there goes the Harsh Sunlight. How many more turns of Trick Room do we have? Two more turns of Trick Room. So... I thought that was going to happen. I thought they were going to Ally Switch. I should have just doubled into that Dragapult slot. Hopefully, Earth Power is enough to take it out. Oh, no. And there's that weakness policy, so whatever Colossal hits is probably going down. So I'm going to see a Protect from the Colossal and probably another Ally Switch from the Dragapult. But fortunately, whatever hits the Dragapult is going to get taken out. We just have to hope that... Ally Switch. Okay, so Dragapult's going to go down. And unless it carries Heat Wave... Oh, Dragapult doesn't go down. We got to get some tomfoolery going. I think we see a Phantom Force from the Dragapult. Ally Switch. So me and my opponent are on the same mindset where we're Ally Switching the same turns. Ancient Power. Ooh, that's going to hit Gastrodon hard. Not really. Okay. So we've brought it down to just Colossal. We've seen Protect, Ancient Power. Does it have Heat Wave though? That's the thing. So I think we just have to double in, not try to set Trick Room, not try to ally switch, and just hope that it doesn't have Heat Wave, Ancient Power. So it's going to take one of them out. And that Scald should sealed it. Okay, so with the max overgrowth being up, the steel spike chips really didn't do much, but being able to have a Pokemon come in and get that chip damage immediately was really helpful. And you saw that even though both my Pokemon went to sleep by turn 3, I was able to maintain control because I was able to get those Trick Rooms up. So this team actually does really well once Trick Room's up. It's just the problem is Trick Room being really obvious. So let's get into our second match and see how that one goes. Okay, so we have Excadrill, Tyranitar, Primarina, Incineroar, Dusclops, and Togekiss. Let's go Copperajah, Dusclops. And we're going to do the same mode we did last time. In the back, we're going to keep Goodra and Gastrodon, because Primarina has been really carrying Energy Ball, especially the Assault Vest variants, to check Gastrodon counters. So hopefully if the Primarina does come out against the Gastrodon, we can maybe bait a Sap Sipper boost off of it. But let's see how they start. Okay, so we're going to see the Excadrill, and we're going to see the Togekiss. Razor Claw and Focus Sash. So that Togekiss is immediately threatened by a Steel Surge. So we're just going to get up Trick Room, and we're going to pop that Steel Surge onto the Togekiss slot. Even if something switches out when Togekiss comes back, it's going to take 20 to 30% damage just from the spikes alone. The question is, will it be enough to take it out? Which I think it will. I think Togekiss should go down to just about any Steel Surge. Okay, EQ. Oh, Copperajah with the Void. Okay, so we get our spikes up, and that Togekiss goes down easily. Yeah, Togekisses have really nothing to do against Copperajah, especially when it doesn't have the Babiri Berry. So we're going to get the Trick Room up, and the thing that we do know is that the Excadrill is Focus Sashed, so we're definitely going to have to target that next. We're probably going to have to double into it. We're definitely going to have to double into it. We did see that Incineroar took some chip, and the Gastrodon in the back does really well against this. So we're going to have to just double into that Excadrill slot and hope that we can take it out, even after the Intimidate. And it looks like that Excadrill is going to max. Okay, so it wants to be able to survive and get Incineroar some boost. Oh, and after the Intimidate, it just does nothing. We do get a special defense boost, but the Excadrill and Incineroar are both physical Pokemon, so that doesn't really help in this situation. And the fact that Dusclops lives still. I think now we just have to I really don't want passive recovery if I can't guarantee. Let's just get this special defense buff for Goodra, because I think that's going to work best for it. So we're just going to keep chipping down at this Excadrill. And get Goodra a special defense buff. Oh, and Copperajah lives a Flare Blitz. Nice. Okay. We get a little bit of leftover recovery. And I should have one more turn of Trick Room. I have 2 more turns of Trick Room. Okay, that's good. We're going to high horsepower into the Incineroar, and we are just going to Muddy Water. So you take out my Copperajah. And Goodra's gonna get the double knockout. Okay. So I do still have one more turn of Trick Room, but if the next one's Primarina, like, this is going to give me just a little bit of struggle. Especially because it's going to carry Moonblast, it's going to carry Hyper Voice for spread damage, it's probably going to have Energy Ball. Who do we see last? Okay, and we see the Tyranitar. And that Steel Spike's doing some good chip. Does your Tyranitar have weakness policy? Okay, there's a Protect. Who do you target though? Do you target the Gastrodon or do you target the Goodra? Trick Room's now over, so this Tyranitar is definitely going to probably have the speed edge. Let's just Earth Power and Muddy Water, because we want to double into it, because if we prop a weakness policy on this thing and give it another chance to attack, it's going to do some good damage the next turn. Okay, we bring it down below 50. There's the weakness policy. And we have to hope that Gastrodon's enough to take it out. And it's not. Oh. So this comes down to whether we survive whatever it's carrying, whether it's Crunch. Let's see, Rock-Slide Crunch. Probably Earthquake, because the extra draw had Earthquake. And if it does just Rock-Slide again, we have to hope we don't get flinched. There's the Crunch. Nope. Oh, that was so close. I'm trying to think of what I could have done better. And I really can't think of anything. It's hard to preserve the strength of Copperajah. It doesn't have any protect. And there's really no way to like clear the the negative impact of things like Intimidate. But I think we have time for one more, so let's get one more battle in. We move back down. We are now lower than what we started today, so that's awesome. But today, Play Pokemon announced the Pokemon Players Cup. To enter, you have to qualify in the May International Challenge, so I definitely want to work on a team for that, unless the improvements that I made here are beneficial. But as of now, I really don't think that this team is going to be the one that I use in the May International Challenge, unless I can't get one up in time. So we see a Bravery, a Whimsicott, an Excadrill, a Dracovish, Grimmsnarl, and Arcanine. So I definitely think we see Do you bring Dracovish though when I have Gastrodon? And although I want to bring Rhyperior for Thunder Punch, I don't think it's handling anything that Braviary or Excadrill is going to throw its way unless we can get Trick Room up. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Grimmsnarl start, or Whimsicott. Either one may be carrying Taunt. But let's see how we start. Okay, so starting up, we have Arcanine and Whimsicott. So I definitely think that we might see some beat up stuff. We have the Assault Vest and we have some Focus Sash, so I definitely think that's speed up. The thing is, how do we react? I think sending out Gastrodon would be our best bet and try to get Trick Room up. So we're either going to see beat up or taunt. I would have to say we're probably going to see beat up, and then they're just going to target into the Dusclops. The best thing we could see is a Max Flare going into Gastrodon, because I think even after the beat up boost, Gastrodon should be able to take that. Okay, and there's the beat up. That's another thing like that's bad with this team. There's really no parallel support that will work in and out of Trick Room. You have Dusclops for the support, and he has things like Ally Switch and Pain Split and Trick Room. And my other Trick Room setter is Hatena, or not Hatena, Hatterini. But I have really no form to support. Okay. So we are definitely going to, do we max in here? And then we definitely have to Pain Split that Whimsicott. Just a good way to pop the Focus Sash and get some health back on Dusclops. Do I have candy on my Gastrodon? Ooh, this might be bad. Let's look at the health. Oh, I have candy. Thank goodness. Okay, we get the Pain Split off, which means that Whimsicott is definitely attacking. Okay, so we're able to get some damage off on the Arcanine, get that boost going. And that's going to help out against that Whimsicott, because I definitely think we might see an Energy Ball. Okay, and we're just going to double into the Gastrodon slot. Moonblast, okay. Okay. So let's max Quake again. There's no need to change it up. There's really no other combination. Maybe Max Geyser, but Max Quake does the same, has the same type multiplication against Arcanine. Okay, so that means Whimsicott's at 59, so we still won't be able to Pain Split it, but it will survive another Moonblast. Oh, that was just enough to get the Gastrodon go down. Okay, so where do we go from here? Okay, so how many more turns of Trick Room do we have? We have 2 more turns of Trick Room, 2 more turns of Sunlight, so we need to really get this Arcanine out of here. I think a Nightshade should be enough. And hopefully we can get the double knockout E-Speed. Okay, so Whimsicott's setting up the Tailwind for when Trick Room ends. We take care of the Arcanine, and we should take care of the Whimsicott. So we definitely need to recover on the Dusclops, especially with that Tailwind going up. What do you have now? We see the Extra Drill. and the Dracovish, and you've already taken out my Gastrodon. Oh. And we're probably going to see a double Protect Stall at the Trick Room. But if that Dracovish isn't Bandit, then it's not going to use. Okay, so we Pain Split to get some health back. And we take out the Dracovish. There we go. Do we see a Swords Dance or do we see... Okay, so we're just going to target. There we go, and we missed. Okay, so dimensions have turned back to normal. So we probably don't survive another high horsepower from Excadrill. But that is going to give us the opportunity to get Trick Room up. And we see that the Excadrill is life orbed, so it's on a timer, no matter what. I want to say we have this, but I got bodied by a Tyranitar last match. Very easily can happen to anyone, but I don't want to count this one out yet. So it's life orb, we know it's not weakness policy, so we're just going to Muddy Water, and we are going to Nightshade. Let's see if this Excadrill carries Protect. Okay. And there we go. We're able to take it out with Muddy Water. Goodra comes in to sweep. Man, this Goodra actually does like really good support, even though it just has like Muddy Water and Power Whip. Let's see. We didn't see the Braviary. Okay, so you didn't have Energy Ball. High horsepower Rock Slide Iron Head. Were you Bandit? You were. Oh, you were Choice Scarf, so I'm glad I got you out first. Okay, that was some good play on both ends. Definitely have been having a lot easier time getting up Trick Room, but then again, this is lower on the ladder, so people don't directly target and shut down Trick Room because they might be using Trick Room themselves. But anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll probably be switching over to the modified version of this team in the next episode. So let me know what you think about this team in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe while you're down there. And if you haven't seen the first 2 episodes yet, I have them in a playlist, so I recommend that you go and watch them just to see what this team's all about. Each episode, we've mainly focused on Copperajah, but last episode we got to see Rhyperior, Gigantamax, and our Dynamax, and this episode we got to see Gastrodon, Gigantamax, which wasn't planned, so I didn't even know if I had candy on it, but anyways, it all worked out. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.